It is awfully nice to wake up and not hear rain hitting the roof of the wonderful cabin that we built ages ago. But the question around here with the weather is how long before it starts to rain again. But anyways, sun's out. The autonomous tractor is seeding a field with the rocks in it. And I'm bringing some more manure over because last evening I purchased some pear trees. And I've already been around giving them some water. Same thing with the greenhouses. I even went down and got another container for fruit because 2 does not seem to be enough around here. And hopefully I got enough manure to go ahead and fill up all these trees. And then, after I finish this up, I need to go over and start harvesting the field over the hill here. I'm keeping my eye on the egg prices. Right now, the egg price is terrible, but the problem is, or situation is, all my pallets are just about full, so either go buy another pallet for the time being, but when the egg price gets relatively high enough, then it's going to be time to sell it. Since I'm not in a desperate need for money anymore, with no loan, and I don't want to say there's no equipment I need to buy, but another autonomous tractor definitely would be nice to have. I have the big field down there that needs to be fertilized, but the autonomous tractor is going to be kind of busy today seeding some fields. So a second autonomous tractor, yeah, it's something that I could use around here, but not desperately needed at the current rate that we're going. But almost 100 grand in the bank account, that's looking really, really good. And but the prices on anything today to sell so far, not looking the greatest. I got 3 fields that are ready for harvest, ready to rock and roll. The big field is going to be ready pretty darn soon, actually. It's growing pretty fast. It seems like maybe it's all the rain that we've been getting. You know what? I'll take the rest of the manure from the pigs, if they got some. I don't need that much. A little bit more than that, then the rest can go in the greenhouses as well. But the farm is just about where, I guess when I really took over here and started building the farm, is pretty much right where I envisioned it at a certain point. I haven't envisioned it past this part, so I don't have any ideas beyond this. I don't think I can build any more fields. I just can't keep up with the fields that I have, for the most part. But it is looking really, really good around here. Part of me would just like to start cutting down some trees and make a really, really huge field, but I wouldn't have the time to do it. And now with some pear trees, not only do I have apples to eat, I'll have some pears to eat. We got tomato greenhouse, a lime. Lime wouldn't be bad, but lemons. We got lemons. Chicken eggs, chickens, milk from the cows, and maybe at some point some bacon from the pigs. I did take care of the grass around here as well, so it's easier to see the level of the manure and the water. Dip the rest of this manure into this greenhouse here. And I will actually go park this up into the shed. No sense of leaving out here. Don't need it for anything anytime soon, I don't believe. So I want to get the harvest over the hill kind of completed this morning so the autonomous tractor can start seeding that with some barley, I think, is what I'm going to go with. That way I can get some more straw. Make some straw pellets because now we have a way to store it. And some of the animals actually do require some straw right now as well. And I'm thinking with the planter, I may actually plant some corn in that field behind that shed there. And right now, that's all I have plans for. I don't know how much I'll get done today, but I get done when I get done. But I do want to come over here and gather up some more apples. I did bring some apples down to the store this morning. So I got 1,000 liters of apples in the store. The honey, yeah, I'm just not going to worry too much about that today. I need to do that just like on rainy days if I can. grab this and come over to here. And then I'll grab my second container, because I do have 3 of them. Gather up these apples here, and then move it to the next tree, and then head over the hill and start harvesting. I even forgot what I planted over there. I think it was canola is what's over there. These apple trees actually can hold quite a bit. Alright, that's good enough for now. And then this one should be emptied on out. And our beautiful, beautiful pear trees. Can almost see some pears starting to grow already. Alright, so I got the combine and the 1050 already over here. So let's run over here and start up the wonderful canola harvest, like I said. Is it canola? I think it is. Looks good. Actually, no, it's soybean. I stand corrected. Been a long time, it seems like, since I planted this field, so I kind of forgot what was in here. I thought it was a canola. Soybeans are good. What is the price of soybeans going for this morning? Not the greatest. Not the greatest at all. Yeah, prices around here this morning are just a little bit on the low side, but, you know, prices will fluctuate. Alrighty, let's start harvesting some soybeans.
You should stay for the night. What you think? One more drink while we sit by the bonfire. 'Cause this might be love. It's a feeling that I can't get rid of. So just take my hand, 'cause you know I don't wanna play pretend. Chance, baby, roll the dice. Gotta give me some love, 'cause when I'm with you, I'm in paradise. You know how to make me feel alive. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. You gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. Let's go!
I do love this combine setup. Definitely works through the fields quick. And that's what I like. Make fast, efficient work around here. I need to buy some egg pallets. My tablet is telling me that I have I have no more room for eggs. I would like to sell the eggs that we have, but for the price of $1,100 per, when we've seen it up to near $2,000, I'm not selling it for that. But man, if the price was up near $2,000, I could probably almost buy an autonomous tractor with that kind of cash. But I'm thinking I'm just going to buy 2 more pallets. Actually, what I'm thinking about, let me go in the store and buy them now, so maybe they'll be out there when I'm ready. Okay, let's go to pallets, egg pallets, reusable. And I want the capacity, that's 9,600 with signs. Yeah, that's all fine. 1, 2 pallets. They're relatively cheap, so, you know, I can't have it to where the chickens are not creating some eggs for me. Eggs are worth the egg pallet crates. But it feels good to be buying things and not have a loan, thinking about all that kind of stuff. Just watching the money come in, and we're going to have a lot of soybeans here. So when the price is good, can sell it. Now we got a silo that can hold a good amount of crop and a good range amount of crop. That's why I'm going to plant some barley in this field. I can spend, it'll probably take me a long day probably to make straw pellets in this field. I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong on that. I'm actually trying to think of maybe, just maybe when I harvest the barley or whatever cereal crop I do have in the future, I could put an autonomous tractor on behind me and it could follow me and make straw pellets. But the thing is, with the program, the combine does move at a decent speed, and the straw pelletizer, the Primos, can only go at 6 miles an hour. And the problem is the program can only pinpoint a track for so long before it disengages, so maybe that's not the way, that may not work at all. But then again, I got time to do things. I'm not in much of a rush anymore, other than the nervousness of a volcano approaching the farm every once in a while. Actually, I think if you look enough in the distance ahead, we can kind of see how far the lava made it last time. So it's getting too close. And when I said maybe it's time to leave, Oliver said something that still makes me scratch my head. They will decide. I'm trying to think, who is they and why do they have the right to say when I'm half owner and Oliver's half owner of the farm? I don't know. And the thing is, I've never met Oliver. The thing is, I never met anyone, so you know, maybe I don't even own half the farm. Maybe this guy Oliver's is saying that I do. I mean, I did sign a contract, kind of. I'll put an X on the mark because, yeah, I don't know my name. That's almost perfect. Getting that field all harvested with almost a full combine. I did take a sneak peek a couple times down there to see what the autonomous tractor was doing. It was still moving around, so it's got to be close to being done with that field. Pour that into there. I'm going to actually get my tablet out because I don't really remember what crop do I have in the other field. That's soybean as well. Alright, so I got soybean everywhere, which is fine because once soybean price is good, bring that on down to the market and we'll be good to go. Almost got a full trailer, so I'll probably bring that to the silo and pour that on in. I think what I'll do is I'll get the combine off this field, go park it at the next soybean field. Yes, yes, no more space for eggs. I'm working on it. 51,800 liters of soybean off that field. Oh, that's a good harvest. It's a really good harvest. Oh, perfect timing. The autonomous tractor is done. At least it says it's done. Over the bridge slowly. Take care of the autonomous tractor when I go down and get my egg crates. And now I just want to roll into here to our beautiful silo that we have. Feels good with this trailer just to roll up on a little platform and dump it on in there. I don't have to worry about the trailer hitting anything and having the safety trigger put the trailer back down, so I can unload in one unload. It's a nice trailer, that's for darn sure. 68,000 liters. I'm going to leave that parked right there because I want to go ahead and take care of these egg pallets. So let's go down to the store. Let me reach underneath here. Attach that. fire it up and head on down to the store. And on the way back, I think I'll get the autonomous tractor going. Start planting some barley in the field we just harvested. Oh, I should probably double check my tablet. Make sure that field doesn't require anything. Oh, it requires lime. Alright, so I'll have to take care of that. Take care of that before I seed it. So I guess I'll take care of the autonomous tractor now and just kind of park it to the side. I probably should bring it back and get the fertilizer on it. I need to spread some fertilizer in the field across the way. Leave this engine running. Good field of canola. It's working around these rocks rather nicely. I was kind of worried about that when I was making this field. Would the program go around the rocks nicely? And it does. Goes around them beautifully. Ooh, I'm just about out of fertilizer in this thing, so I'm going to have to top this off anyways. That's something I gotta look at, is to get like a storage area for fertilizer and seed maybe back at the farm. So instead of having to get pallets and keep loading it, I can find a better way to do this. I'll park this right here for now. Come down and take care of it in a little while. I want to get these egg pellets taken care of. Hopefully they're out here. I know I just ordered them a little while ago. Sometimes things get placed out here rather quickly. I know when I order some big material, it may take a day or so to come on in. I don't think I have anything to... Nope, everything in the store is inside to be sold. And so luckily, when the egg pallets are empty, you can come right over here and lift them on up. I think those pallets are just made out of pine, so they're not too heavy. And the mesh on these is light metal, so it's not too heavy. There we go. Let's head back and take care of the chickens. I'll have to move some egg pallets around though to get these into there so the eggs can fill on up. Always seems to be when I think I don't need a tractor for the rest of the day, an hour later, I'm grabbing that tractor I put away to use it. I just left a bucket on here because all I really want to do is grab these pallets and just kind of push them out of the way. Actually, I want to lower that bucket down so it doesn't... I want to actually make sure it's on the wood that I'm pushing and not the metal mesh. That stuff dents rather easily, and I don't want to tear the pallets apart. So I'll push these all out of the way. There we go, that'll work. Ooh, almost ran over the rooster. Alright, unstrap those. And plop that into place, and hopefully the egg price goes up. And it should go up pretty soon. And when it does, I'll probably just have to sell the eggs as is, whatever the price may be. There we go. Turn that off. So basically almost 10,000 liters per crate. So there's 40, 80. So we're just shy of 80,000 liters of eggs. That is a lot of cash. A lot, a lot, a lot. Alright, so for now I'm actually going to park this tractor here because if I put it away, I know I'm just going to need it later on. And for now, I'm going to drop this trailer off at the field behind the shed. Now I'm going to grab the lime spreader and spread some lime on that field. Shouldn't take me too long with that spreader. And I think I filled it up last time I used it. I think I did. Alright, let's switch that. Perfect. Sneak into our garage here. Ooh, that needs a good wash. Probably should try to put a pressure washer over here, but then the water will be in the garage, and depending on the weather. Oop, not quite full of lime. Alright, down to the store. Before I do, I'm at 8,000. One, two, three, four. Alright, let's go down and fill this up so I can get started spreading some lime down. Alright, if I do this good enough, like that, luckily they have a tractor down here, so I can keep doing this. But like I said, I need to start thinking about trying to find something I could put back at the farm where I don't have to come down and keep buying pallets. I was hoping I wouldn't hit the other pallet to get it off center, but my driving skills, it's bound to happen. Pallet number 2. Actually, I should have thought about this when I was buying these pallets. I should have bought some fertilizer pallets as well. But this should easily take care of the field I need to do. But I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I need to take care of other fields, like where I parked the combine all ready to do. Turn that off. All right. Close the cover up. Make sure the windows in the cab are closed, because when I spread lime, the dust can just go everywhere, and the breeze always seems to push the dust right back into the cab. Make sure I overlap the edge of the field just a little bit. I want to make sure I get every square inch of this field covered. Hopefully I can do without missing anything. And then once I get this done, bring the autonomous tractor up here and it can start sowing in some barley. I thought about fertilizing the field first and then putting the lime down. That way when I seed it, I'll have enough fertilizer for the crops to grow really, really good. But at this stage, I think I'm just going to go ahead and just try to get the field reseeded today. Because I will have some time later on to get the autonomous tractor to go around and spread fertilizer down. I assume by the time I go down and get the other fields double fertilized, this field will have grown and I can come over here and just drop it on down then. But hopefully I can finish the rest of this field without running out of lime. But being around noon, after I get done here, I'm going to head back to the cabin and have some lunch.